Hello friends. So today we will talk about survival kit. Survival kit is like it's a very essential thing which everyone should carry all the time, and the small things which are in a part of survival kit becomes a great help at the hour of need. So let's see that how we can have or what items we can put in our survival kit. So first thing is that never carry or never make prepare a large survival kit because it won't be, if it is not handy, you will be reluctant to carry it. So make it in such a size that it is like you can always carry it with yourself. And so here I have got my survival kit. This is a small tin, like basically you have seen people who roll their self cigarettes, they have this tobacco tin. So basically it is a tobacco tin, or you can get this tin from anywhere from market, a small tin which you find like very easy to carry with yourself. So this is small tin, metallic tin. Many people carry make plastic like container for the survival kit, but I will suggest always carry a tin or a metallic container because it can be also used to, at the hour of need you can also warm water over it and can use it for cleaning your wounds or even for drinking. So always carry a metallic tin. Second thing is, it is the inside of the cover of the tin, so you should polish it and give it a shiny appearance like a mirror. So it will act as a reflector, as well as act as a signaling device. Suppose you are stuck up, and so if the air rescue or any kind of rescue comes for you, so you can easily glare it up and signal them about your own location. So use it. It acts as like a mirror as well as act for signaling your location. Second thing is a medical kit. You should always carry a small medical kit, like which includes small plasters and adhesive plasters and a small tube of like antiseptic cream and tablets like paracetamol or for tablets for loose motions and to get loose motion. So I always carry a loose motion tablet of simple paracetamol, a simple painkiller like Voveron, a small tube of antiseptic cream, and there's a small plaster. So if I have a cut and wound, I can just put it up. So always carry a small medical kit with yourself, including the things I have explained. Third thing is whistle. This is very important part of the survival kit because you know that like in outdoor your voice may not be heard, but whistle can be heard from a very far distance. And there are few simple processes, or basically it's a Morse code where you use sound for communicating your signals, but you need not to go or read the whole Morse code. A simple distress call for whistles, like a one long beep and one short beep like this. This kind of whistling will attract the attention, and you can always let others know where you are located or where you are trapped or hold it up. So always carry a whistle. Third thing is that a pencil, a small pencil and a piece of paper. Always carry with yourself so that you can write down something so that you don't miss out planning your routes, checking out. A small pencil and a piece of paper. And there comes a flexible saw. It's a simple it is a wire having teeth over it, so it is very helpful like for cutting small branches, twigs, even small trees. You can easily just put it over and just rub whole surface and it will help you a lot. So this small flexible saw always carry with yourself in your survival kit. So this is a small cube of wax or a candle. It is very helpful even for starting a bigger fire. It will work as a tinder, and always carry a candle with yourself. Basically there are two kinds of candle generally come. There is one more candle come made of tallow. Tallow is basically edible fat, so even you can eat it and even you can use it for frying. but tallow is very hard, like it is not very easy to store in like hot climates. So you can carry a normal paraffin wax, but remember that whatever candle you are carrying, you should know about. If it's tallow, you can eat. Otherwise, if it is like normal candle or made of paraffin wax, it is not edible. So just keep that thing in mind. So always carry a cube of wax with yourself, and then carry a copper wire, thin copper wire. I just wrapped it up over my candle. So this is very helpful for making small traps and snares, and even tying something and locking a hook. So a little bit of copper wire, and then fish hooks. Fish hooks, though you don't use it much, but many times if you are stuck up somewhere, you want to catch a fish, it is very helpful. Apart from that, it is also used to making for traps. So carry a fish hook, and there comes thread, needle, and safety pin. So make a small like wrap thread over a piece of a paper or a small hard cardboard. Carry a needle, thread, and a safety pin is also very handy. So always carry things. Even you have small cut, or suppose you cannot like you have like bleeding, and so you need to stitch it up. So you can stitch it up. Yes. So you should have a small needle thread and a safety pin in your survival kit. Safety matches or a matchstick. Make it waterproof. So how can you make the matchsticks waterproof? Simply dipping the stick in the liquid wax and dry them up. And so when it dries up, the wax will cover the whole stick, and so it will, even it rains, your stick will be dry. So at the time of use, you just need to remove the wax coating and just you can light. So always carry waterproof matchsticks. And here comes this button compass. So make sure that your compass is not leaking and you have a air bubble inside it and it is working properly. So always carry a button compass in your survival kit. This is a mini knife. So always carry a mini knife with you. It is very handy and it's very useful. Knife is always useful. You should always carry a knife. This is magnesium igniter or flint. This is basically for making fires. So like you can see it. So you can use, if suppose your matchstick is not working, is wet, you can use this flint for making fire. So always carry a magnesium igniter, because even it gets wet, it works. So carry a magnesium igniter or flint with yourself in your survival kit. A small screwdriver. Earbuds. Carry 2 or 3 earbuds. So it is very useful. Like apart from your ear, you can also remove this cotton, and for making fire it is very helpful. So you can use them that way. And there comes water purifying tablets. You can carry a strip of water purifying tablets in your survival kit, because many times it happens that you gathered water from different sources and you're not sure about that whether the water is drinkable or not. So just put 2 tablets and wait for 30 minutes or whatever the instructions which is written over the strip. Follow that and just purify your water and consume it. And apart from that, always carry a condom with you. Condom is very helpful. Like condom can carry near about 1.5 liter of water. So it can act as a water container. And apart from that, it is also used for, like suppose you have electronic devices and you have to call, like it's raining or you have to cross a river or small stream. So put your like mobile phones or whatever electronic device you have inside a condom and just tie a knot and carry it. It won't let your electronic device get wet, and so it is very useful to always carry a 1 or 2 condom in your survival kit. So that's all little bit of things you should carry. I will again repeat it. What are things you should remember? First, the mirror or the signaling device, or you can just polish that cover of your survival kit, and so that it can use as a reflector. Second thing is whistle. Third thing is medical kit, which has antiseptic cream, few plasters and tablets like paracetamol, and for tablets like loose motion, and a painkiller like Voveron. Pencil and a piece of paper, a mini knife, a button compass, flexible saw, fish hook, needle, thread and safety pin, cube of wax or candle, copper wire, matchsticks, water purifying tablet, earbuds, condom. So this is a small survival kit, and there is one more thing, is called survival pouch, which is little bit larger to that, and which carry more items. So I will make a separate video for survival pouch, and where you can see what all things you can put in your survival pouch. So make yourself, like prepare a survival kit for yourself, and always carry with yourself. It will be very helpful in the hour of need. Thank you. If you like this my video, please like, share and subscribe, and comment. Please comment, so that I can also improve and ask things. If you want to know something or you want to tell me something, that will be very helpful. So thank you very much. Hope to see you all soon in my next video.